All right, so I've reset the task. I've deleted it from the test vSimGlide. My soaring is IGLI server. I deleted it. I deleted the messages also in my task library test channels on Discord. We're starting from scratch, but we're starting with the use case number 2 now to post the event and the task together. Okay. So I've loaded again the same task. Now I'm going to go into event and I'm going to enable it. So I will not go into the details of the fields here. Once again, I assume that as task designer, publisher, you kind of already know how this works. There will be another video about it, but right now let's figure out, let's assume that you know that how to set everything here. I've set the group to Diamonds Tuesday, so I got the basic information. My date is the one that I want, and that's it. And I have a description. The description here is really for the event, so logistics or stuff really for the event. Everything that is related to the task itself goes into the description of the task. Everything that is related to the description of the event goes here. So I've enabled that. I don't have a teaser or anything like that. So I'm going to click save here. So my event is ready. We're going to go vSimGlide Discord. We are back with the task does not exist. The library ID does not exist. The event does not exist. This has been enabled now because you have enabled the group event. So the middle part will also be available. Okay, there's a bunch of things that are available with that. And we want to start the full thing. So instead of using the two workflows separately, if we are posting both the event and the task, we can use the combined workflow for group event and task. This will take you to the entire workflow of creating the event and the task. So, okay, let's save again. You'll see, these bunch of options again. The first one, like the task, the first one is the create update on vSimGlide. You can't override that. It will always create and update the event on vSimGlide. The other ones are totally optional. And as a matter of fact, right now they are kind of all empty because this is kind of the set of options that I would use to only post the event without posting anything to Discord. So I'm going to reset all. So everything is, I don't have a teaser, so it's grayed out. I don't have a cover in my image, so it's grayed out also. And it can't create all of this because this goes into the thread of the group event. So until this has been created, they are a warning in orange because they can't be posted on Discord yet. We could, again, use delayed availability. This makes total sense once you have a group event to put the files available based on the group event time. My event is on local February 25, so next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. So let's say I want to make the files available only 6 hours before the flight. See, it has adjusted 6 hours. If I say 24 hours, you'll see the day before at 7:30 p.m. 2 hours, 30 minutes. All right, 30 minutes. 7. You can pick anything here. You could even just go 1 minute or even 0 minutes, so it would be available only at the meeting time. You can select whatever you want here, or you can select it yourself manually, and you will not be able, of course, to make it later than the briefing. If I try to go and set more than that or 26, it's not available because it can't be later than the event itself. But you can, and it's definitely useful to do it. So I will put it at, let's say, 2 hours before the task for this one, before the event. Okay. So I have everything ready, I think. Yes, save. In the task, I want to cover. I want to post everything, and you'll see that this has been checked because I have a group event, but it's still unavailable. The task is not created yet, but you'll see as we go how they light up and how they become available. So let's go. We're gonna start the combined workflow for group event and task. Again, I have my little reminder, and it's pretty useful at this point because I used to play a lot with these here. So did you make sure to reset or to select the correct options? Yes, I did. That's what I want. So I can click. If I did forget something, I would just click no and set the correct one and start again. Okay, but now yes, I have everything. Same thing, I didn't put a weather summary, so it tells me, but I'm okay with not having a weather summary, and then I say yes. Now you'll notice that it's a little different than posting just a task because it starts with the group event main post. So that's what you want to do first. The take me there function here is still very useful because based on the club, the soaring club that you've selected, if I click take me there, it's going to bring me to my usual place where I put up, events for the diamonds. So it knows where to go. Right now I'm in test mode, so I will not post here. I'm gonna go back to my test and select my demo group events. That's where I'm gonna be posting my fake event here. Okay, but it's pretty useful because depending on the club you select, you're gonna be brought to the place where you usually post your event. And then it says once I'm there in the proper channel, I do auto paste. Again, I use auto paste. There you go. This is my event. Same thing as we had for the task. Now it's waiting for the group events post. Same thing. We have this. We can press shift on my keyboard, and I have the link. So click here. It's getting the link. What it has done here is prepared the link for this thing here, task feature on group flight event. It needs the link to the group. So that's what it retrieved. Now we're back to when we posted the task. You see, we're familiar with this. We've seen that before. We've seen this before when we posted the task. So same thing. Take me there. It's going to bring me to the flight library. Right now it's a demo, so it's bring me to the demo task library. I click OK. I say auto paste. This is my task, exactly like we did previously. This is my new task. Again, I have the available February 25th at 5:30 p.m. Like we said, the delayed availability. So it's normal that it only says, it doesn't post any details also about the post, about the task. It's just a minimum information, but no details that reveal what the task is. Is requiring the again the link to this the task post. Again, press shift, click the link, copy link, and it's getting everything. Now 526 task library ID acquired, and just for the fun of it, let's make sure that it's not there. 526 is not there. It's normal. It's not available yet. Okay, and just for the fun of it, you're going to see that the event is not here yet because it has not completed the whole process. It's at the end that the event is really getting published. So let's continue. Okay, go back to I clicked Discord, but I could have take me here. Now this is the task thread, so it requires the copy the create thread, and then remember, paste the title in case it has been truncated. Okay. Now it creates a task thread content, and you see there's more now because it will include the featured on group flight event, and there's a link to our group event thread. We're not finished. We now have to create the group event thread. We can click take me there. Again, it brings you to your the group event, the main post. So, and again, another thread, I press shift and I create thread. Same thing here, always paste. Sorry, I should have shown you the menu. Right click, paste, or control V if you are used to it, and place your cursor on the message. Click OK, auto paste. Now it's gonna include all of these. It has it did the main group event post, then it did the task, then it has created threads, sorry, and then it's gonna go all over these here. So auto paste. You have the event logistics, you have the task details, but this, hold on to before you do an auto paste. Now you are creating the Whistling Light announcements. This is for the people that are that have the roles event hunter or task on the Whistling Light. They want to be notified of new tasks or new events. So you can use Take Me There, and it's going to bring you to the right place where you can post the announcement on Whistling Light announcement. Since it's not a real task and event that I'm creating, I'm not going to paste the content, but it would look like something like that to show people that there's a new event or a new task. Okay, you can always click OK next to go to the next step, I think, and then it says event exists on Whistling Light because it has completed the full thing. So let's go see on Whistling Light, do a little refresh here, and sure it is. Sure enough, the Soaring Diamonds Club Tuesday of February 25th at 7:30, and you see available in 2 days, because it's going to be 2 days, 2 hours, going to be just a little before. It doesn't give you the full details of the event. You can't go onto the map because it still doesn't exist yet. It still doesn't exist on the it's still not available. Okay, and if we go back to Discord where we posted the event, my demo, I'm gonna open the thread itself. We can see the links, but again, if I was to click on the DPHX, it would bring me here and say they will be available only at 5:30 on 5:30 p.m. February 25th. So it's normal. It's the perfect use case for a delayed availability. You made a mistake and you need to change stuff on Discord or also on Whistling Light. Well, again, no problem. It's the same kind of process that we did for the task update. But if it's really just the event, or even if it has both, you can at this point you can do it separately. Okay, I wouldn't do the whole workflow and complete the complete workflow again. I would concentrate on doing one or the other or both, but separately. So if you have, let's say you want to change the feature, the availability to 6 hours before, and you made a mistake here, and it's 60 to 90 minutes, and let's put it back to what it was at the real beginning. And now I click save. It detects that there's a difference between the online and what you have on your local. You could change update. Okay, you could change the event description. You forgot something, and you again save. Then it all depends on what you change here. But you can just do the whole thing again and just skip the things that don't need to be changed. If I start the task update workflow, for example, okay, well, I should have changed this. Yeah, change difficulty and duration. It's a remnant of what I left over from what I did previously. But you'd have to include the description to what you've changed. But let's update it. Yes, this is what I want to update. Now take me there. It's taking me to the task. So I changed the availability and I changed the duration. So I want to edit this like we did previously on the use case 1. I'm gonna select all, delete, and paste again. Okay, so I changed it. It changed the availability here. It changed a bunch of things here too. Task thread. I don't need to create the task thread. It's already done. So I just click OK. And if I go into the thread, I already have the message. This is all okay. So I can click OK next or stop workflow if I know that there's nothing else. But if I click OK, it would go through the step. And if I don't have to do anything, I don't use the auto paste. I click OK, next. And I only do the step that need to be done. And then we need to go change the events also, because we changed the duration, we changed a few bits of information. So let's post it again, and we could change the options or leave it like this, and we'll see what happens. Start group flight event post. Yes, my options are okay. I have everything. Do I have to edit the main post? Yes, the duration has changed. So I would click edit here. Again, same thing, Control A, delete, paste. It changes the content. The thread is already created, so I can click OK. What's in the thread now? I'm going to go into the thread here. Logistics. They didn't change. The logistics that didn't change. But yes, see the files. It includes the files. The whole thing is one big message, and I changed the files. Here's how I will edit the thing. Control A, delete, paste. There you go. You have the same thing. And this I don't need to do because it's already posted. The message and the Whistling Lab announcement wouldn't change. I didn't change the event itself. So I'd say just OK, next, and it's done. Okay, so I hope you get the gist of editing what needs to be edited, and then just go OK, next if you don't need to do the pasting you want. So that concludes use case number 2.